This is John Bollinger with Premier Guitar in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm with G.E. Smith.
Hello, John.
Gee, so glad you joined us, man.
Thank you, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, I know you're in a bit of a hurry, and you've got the show coming up, so I don't want to take too much time.
No problem, man.
Let's jump into this one right here.
Yeah. Well, this is a 1949 Fender Champion lap steel.
Wow.
Got what became the Telecaster Broadcaster pickup in there. I wasn't sitting there, but I know that Leo Fender was sitting with his wife one night in 1949 looking at this, and he just grew this into a Telecaster.
Right.
It's the same finish, it's the same pickup, it's the same knobs. It's basically the same thing. You know, he just grew it. And I truly believe that. I mean, it's funny to say, but I really do believe it. And I've been playing this a lot, and we use it in the show here.
Wow, it is incredibly clean.
Yeah, it's a good one. You know, I mean, these they're around, you know, because they made a bunch of them. And,
sure.
And you can find them, and I started buying stuff a long time ago, you know.
Yeah, you got in the game early.
I was lucky, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there weren't vintage guitars, it was just used gear, and it was free.
Yeah, right.
Like when we'd go on the road in the old days, you know, you'd get out in the Midwest and somewhere. I'm talking like in the late 70s and early 80s. And there was so much stuff.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, pre-internet.
Way pre-internet.
Yeah, way easier time to acquire that stuff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's
where
fabulous.
It started, I believe.
Yeah, when you put it together like that, it's almost like archaeology, you know, kind of digging back and see where it starts.
You can look at it like that, man. Yeah. I believe it, yeah.
Yeah. God, I bet the knobs alone on that are more than you paid for it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be hard to get a set of those knobs.
Yeah, because those are like the early
broadcaster knobs.
Jeez. Okay, that's a very cool start. And you've got the original case, too.
No, that's not the original case. That's actually like an early 60s case, but I have the original case at home.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want to get it all beat up, and I want this thing to be protected, so that's a good solid case from like 62 or something.
Do you have any misgivings about touring with, you know, vintage gear like this?
No, man. Think about it. If a carpenter bought a great hammer and used it a couple times and said, this is a really good hammer, I'm just going to leave it home. It ain't going to happen, right? These are tools.
Yeah.
I truly believe they're tools, and I use them. My Telecaster here.
Okay, that's a good segue. Let's jump into this Tele.
This is a 1952 Telecaster. My mother bought me this for my 11th birthday in 1963. Okay?
Oh.
I was born in January of 52 on the 27th. This guitar is dated January 13th.
Meant to be.
52. Must have been meant to be, you know. It was obviously in much better condition when we bought it. It was a used guitar. It was $100. I have the little booklet where she paid it off $15 a month.
That is so sweet.
And yeah, I was lucky. I was lucky to get this.
Yeah. God,
I've always played this. And I take it on the road. I play it. You know,
I've seen you play that a million times. Yeah.
I played this with everybody, you know. I took this on the road for 4 years with Bob Dylan. It's a great guitar.
Wow. So when she bought you the Telecaster, did you want a Telecaster, or is that just...
No, I just wanted an electric guitar and to work. I wanted to play. I had gotten an offer to play with some people in Pennsylvania where I grew up, older people. Before that, I'd played acoustic, you know, with a couple of my friends, you know, my little friends at school and stuff. And then I got this offer to play. So we went down and we looked around, and they had what was probably a 59 345.
Ooh.
And the 345 was $200. And this was $100, so there was no doubt which guitar we were going to get.
Obviously.
You know? So we got this. And I'm glad, because I think if I'd have gotten the 345, I probably wouldn't have learned the way I did.
Right, the Tele is such a part of your whole thing.
It really is. You know, I'm just so comfortable when I got it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well that's great to hear where it all started.
Yeah.
Too cool. Okay, so that's obviously your longtime number one.
Yep.
Now, what have you made any changes to this guitar over the years?
I've had it refretted twice since I've owned it.
I bet.
But other than that, no. It's now it says Esquire on it, but it always had both pickups, which kind of mystified me for a long time. But then somebody pointed out to me that in the old catalogs, there was a little thing down at the bottom of the Esquire page that said, if you want, send us $15 and we'll send you the other pickup, or send your guitar back to us in Fullerton and we'll add the other pickup for $15 in shipping. So I figured that must have been what somebody did, because it's the pick
Right.
guard's right, and it's a pickup from way back then, you know. And
Yeah. Obviously,
So-
somebody popped for the $15 upgrade.
somebody went that 15 and went for the telly.
Yeah. God.
So that worked out good for me.
Wow. Okay. Well, that is, you can't get cooler than that. You started cool, got even cooler.